That was a very sprightly walk. That lady's gonna have a good day. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam, that's Otis, and I'm a vocal coach based in Glasgow. Now, if you'd like to meet and explore your voice a little more, you can find me on sstvocals.com. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, and I'll put my handles down below and over there. Over there. It's here. So if you'd like to consider becoming a patron, you have access to things like early release of reactions. You can become a reaction, fast track them. You've got special roles on my Discord server. So consider becoming a patron and help shape my channel. So we are going to be delving into a little bit of musical theatre. Now, you'll have seen I've done a cover of a song from Godspell, but apart from that, I am not hugely clued up on musical theatre. Oh, I mean, I've done Nightwish doing Phantom of the Opera as well. I know like huge musicals, but I'm just not a musical theatre person. Let's just put it that way. But I've been requested to listen to this song from The Colour Purple. It's called I'm Here, and I think the person that's singing it is called Cynthia Erivo. I'll double check that by the end because I probably got it wrong. But we're just going to jump in. I've not seen this show. I have not heard this song. So I am excited. Let's start, shall we?
I don't need you to love me. I don't need you to love. I've got my sister. I can feel her now. She may not be here, but she's still mine. I know.
Okay, this is probably a really bad place to interrupt. But a couple of things have jumped out at me, mainly about her onsets. So when she started this performance, it was very glottal. I don't need you. It was very much like intent behind that, you know, like she had a guard up. So her vocal is matching the kind of emotional state she's trying to give off. There's like fibers coming off this jumper. Then as she starts to kind of go into her inner monologue, it turns into a much more aspirate onset. So everything gets a little bit airy, almost like she's dissipating into a different headspace. And then when she starts singing about, I think it's her sister, she goes into a smooth onset. So it's like we've been taken on a tiny little journey already, just through the way that she starts phrases. It's very, very clever.
She still loves me. Got my children. I can't hold them now. They may not be here, but they still mine. I hope they know.
Oh, that was nice.
I still love them.
Such a lovely tone.
God in my house, it still keeps the cold out. God not there when my body can't hold out. God my hands doing good like they supposed to. Showing my heart to the folks that I'm close to. Yeah, my eyes go
that was just gorgeous. Oh, it was so nice. So she's now getting into a much heavier place vocally. It's all chest, it's all kind of belted out. You'll see she's getting more rigid. She's getting those anchors engaged to support that sound. If you didn't have that, if you were very, very loose, then there's a good chance that these notes would kind of break off. But she is solid, even like hunched over, which, you know, some would argue isn't the best position to be in for that kind of singing. She's showing you that it can in fact actually be done. There's a real kind of modern sound to this vocal. It's not hugely like classical MT to me. It's got a lot of twang to it, that's pushing it kind of forward. It's making me think of like Jennifer Hudson's voice in a way. But absolutely beautiful. The way that she rounds her vowels off at the end, oh, and it kind of closes them, is just amazingly effective. It gives this whole feeling of movement. It's like everything that she's singing is like an emotion that is escaping her. She's having to let it out. It's almost like oozing out of her. Fantastic. Oh,
Take a deep breath. Gonna hold my head up. Gonna put my shoulders back and look you straight in the eye. Surface nobody when they roll back. I'm gonna see.
how dare she? How dare you? Oh, that's incredible. Right, so the best example of what I was just talking about with the anchored stance when we're like this is when she hit that really big note. Do you see? She kind of went locked in place to support that sound, to make it free and easy. Everything in here is relaxed because the work is being done kind of back here. That's supporting that sound. Just amazing job. I am loving the way that she's dipping into these really soft, intimate places for a split second, and then she's just like bang. Like, it's crazy how good this woman's voice is. She is phenomenal. Lots of good use of diphthongs, so that's where a vowel kind of bends on itself. E-a, o-a, like that. And it just gives like a certain lift to certain words. It gives like a wee pull, a wee bit more intensity to it. And I'm also loving that she'll break certain phrases and add an H sound glottally to push it forward. Aha, aha, like that. I mean, I ain't gonna sound like her today, but that's essentially what that's for. It just gives it that little kind of bang. Very technical term for you there. Let's keep going.
I believe I have inside of me everything that I need to live a bountiful life. And all along my life, the onset is tall as the tallest tree. I'm thankful for every day that I'm given. All the easy and hard ones I'm living.
Anchored, see?
And most of all, I'm thankful for letting go of
Oh, gorgeous.
I'm beautiful.
Yes, right. That is just everything. So this is built and built and built and built and built. And as I said, the emotions can't contain them. They've just exploded. And then she brings it back in. Brings it back into her. It's a very intimate, kind of reflective kind of tone. It just completely changes the mood. She has got such an amazing, amazing command of her voice. She went into her head voice there, which was beautiful, very clean. And the false vocal folds are obviously fully retracted to allow that tone to just come out absolutely clean, like amazingly so. But then she can kind of relax that off a wee bit and add a little bit more grit into her voice. You can hear it in certain places. She's amazing. I've not even said anything at her runs, which are incredible too. Very smooth, very tastefully placed as well. It's not all over the place. It's just tiny little ends of phrases. I love this woman. He just walks off like that, like I did that. My goodness. That was insane. That last note there, where she's like belting it. This is going to sound awful, but she kind of looked like a fire-breathing dragon. Like... Way to ruin the emotional moment, Sam. Nice one. But I digress. That kind of, to me, looked like she was kind of anchoring and then over the top, and she was using her arms there to kind of really make sure that that body was fully supporting that sound, because it was a big sound. She can belt like no one else. That's crazy how good she is. Just what I don't know what else I can really say apart from that I would rather like to go and see this show now, or listen to more from this lady. So if you do know, did I get her name right? Cynthia Erivo. If I said that at the beginning, I get 10 points.
You're right.
I'll put it here if I actually remember. It's so stupid. So if there's more stuff from Cynthia Erivo, then please let me know, because I would love to check out some more of her work. She is incredible. So I hope you liked that reaction. If you did, please give it a like and a thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more from me, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and anytime I have new content, you will be the first to know. So, how are we going to buy this one? How? I think I'll just do like a very pared back phrase, push, and tiny run as a tribute. This isn't gonna end well. So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me, and please subscribe. You know, if you want to. Bye.